Hey everybody, Kyle Marlett here, and I'm here to talk about MAGMA, and I'm sure many of you have questions, and I want to answer those questions for you. First of all, just a quick history thing. MAGMA is something I've been working on for years, I believe 4 years. I originally created it for a TV show. We didn't end up using it. Then I started developing it and making it better and better. I finally got it to the point where I wanted to present it to Murphy's. I went to them and they helped me make it even better. And the amount of time and R&D and going back and forth with prototypes was incredible. I mean, so much time went into this. We could have released this 2 years ago, but we chose not to because we wanted it to be as perfect as we could make it. And I believe what you're receiving is a perfect gimmick. The quality is amazing. The quality, what you're getting, especially for the price, is outstanding. I'm so proud of how well built this is and the quality that you're getting. I really, really am. But it took so much time and so much energy, so I appreciate Murphy's for believing in this because it was not an easy process. So what you're getting is for what I believe. I don't want to say perfect because I'm sure somebody somewhere will find something bad about it, but I believe it is as perfect as we could have made it, and I'm very proud of it. So to answer some questions, first of all, it's 100% ready to go right out of the box. No assembly required. You could just open it up, put it on, and do it, right? It's all USB rechargeable, comes with the cord, so you can plug it into your computer or, you know, an outlet box. This is how much thought that we put into it. So when you plug it in, each full charge, when it's fully charged, you're gonna get 100 squeezes, 100 lights out of a full charge, which is a fairly good amount, right? But also when you plug it in to charge it, there's a blinking indicator light, and when it blinks, it's charging. When it goes away, it's fully charged, which is nice. But to even put more thought into this, because we wanted to make sure that you didn't take it out and go to do it and it's dead, and then your trick didn't work, so we didn't want that. So what's really nice is when you go to perform it, only the magician can see, but there's another indicator that goes off to let you know that you have about 5 to 10 more performances left before it's dead. And I thought that was a really smart thing that we added because I didn't want any magician to come out and go like set up this big momentum, momental effect, and all of a sudden it's not working. So I wanted only the magician can see it, indicator when it's gonna be dead soon, like 5 or 10 performances. So I thought that was a really nice thing. To answer the question that most people will have is, what about lighting conditions, performance surroundings? Well, it works like any light, so it's science, right? So if you were to bring out a flashlight in the middle of a day on a hot summer afternoon, you're not gonna see it, right? So that works like MAGMA. That's how MAGMA works. But it's a slight difference because you will see it. So just to clarify, because some people have said this, it's not an LED light, okay? It's not an LED light. LED lights are not bright. It's old technology. What you receive on MAGMA is so much brighter than LED. It's actually, I want to say, I think after I added it up, it's 16 times brighter than a single LED light, okay? So what that means is if you are in the middle of a field performing this for some reason, it's not going to be as bright as like if you were to do it at your house, but it's still super, super bright, and you would still be able to see it. It's not going to be as bright. Just obviously, that's I think an obvious statement. It's not going to be as bright because you're outside on a middle of an afternoon at noon with the sun right above you, but you will still see it. So the better performance scenarios, or even if you're in a house, for example, and even if all the curtains were open and all the windows were open and overhead fan lights on or whatever, you're going to see it perfectly just like you would in the trailer. Or at a bar or at a restaurant or whatever. And obviously as the day goes down and you're getting more into the later afternoon, evening, it works perfectly as well. So it works like every other light in the world, which is if it's super bright out, you're not going to see it very much. Okay, so that should hopefully answer that question. Also, I think the last thing I want to touch on is putting MAGMA, the light aspect aside, the gimmick that it is housed in is something I'm very proud of, because it's unlike any gimmick of this type of nature out there. Now, from the trailer, from what you've seen, you will notice that I show my hand, I make a complete fist, right? With classic gimmicks like this, you can't do that, because other classic gimmicks are plastic and hard, so they can't bend. They're bigger. There's also a nice thing that you saw in the trailer with the card change, is my hand was like this. It was flat. And with older gimmicks, you can't do that. They would just fall right out of your hand because there's no way to hold it that way. So even the actual housing, the gimmick that houses all the electronics is 100% different, and something I'm very proud of. And I've shown classic coin magician, card magicians just the gimmick, and they love it. And guys that I really respect in the magic community. So there's so much work that's gone into this. I think that's my point. So hopefully that answers most of the main questions I believe you will probably have, but I'm always here to answer more. So please let me know. Thank you very much.